welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in at everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip.
What is really going on with this show, people? What is going on with this show? Did Roz really just break Thomas's heart like this? What the hell is going on over here? Well, I've got these people, my inclusive crew. Let's talk about Married at First Sight, because I'm like, what in the backside has happened to the show? Why is everything just up in flames? I'm like, no, not Roz and Thomas. Like, they're the couple that have been going well. They had the shaky start. Like, you know, we know all about that. They've gotten back on track. We've seen them going very well. What do you mean? What's happened to Roz? What is this epiphany that she's had? She's gone back home. I thought, what? I finished using Thomas as like a shagging tool, and I'm back home. I'm back to my family and my animals. Like, what has happened? I'm thinking, is she just having a little wobble moment? At first, I was thinking, yeah, maybe she's just having a little meltdown because she's back home. She's trying to work it all out. But no, she really told the man, like, that's it. She doesn't see it go anywhere. I'm like, no, you really broke the man's heart. He really wanted to move out and be with you. Like, he was into you. Like, that's just so sad. I feel so sorry for Thomas in this situation. It is really horrible and sad to watch. I'm confused. I am seriously confused. Another thing I'm confused about is Peggy, because why does she live in her bedroom, her little princess bedroom, with a mannequin? I'm like, what the hell? Maybe she should marry the mannequin. That's what she needs to do. Marry it and just keep it moving, because the way you have treated George is just ridiculous. And then your family too. Your family clearly babied you. You know, you're living at home with your parents, and then your mum has the cheek to talk about George comes across lazy. The man has his own house. He has multiple different income streams, because you do get paid from gaming if you've got, you know, enough going on. And then he did talk about he had clients that he had to let go because of the experiment that he was on. So clearly there's income. The man has a house. You went to his house. You live with your parents. So I'm just confused about that whole situation right there, and why she's in her room crying and just belittling the man, because every single moment she gets to speak about George, it is negative. When do you hear her saying something like, oh yeah, me and George did this, we did that, and it was really nice? Everything is negative. She brings up things that they've really squashed already. He really apologised for what he said about the gaming. She just throw it away. She just needs to stay in her little princess palace and marry her little mannequin that's in the room. You know, live in her kingdom of mum and dad. Tasha now, my God, I am confused with Tasha, because I'm like, what? Like, you started off so well, and now this attitude is just getting more stink as we go along in the show. Because what the hell? I mean, really rude. I couldn't believe that you were so rude to Paul in front of his friends. And I'm only chuckling because of his friends' response. That was just like, you know, run for your life, bruv. Now that did have me cracking up, right? Because I'm like, you know what? You might need to take that advice. So does George might need to take that advice. Arthur needs to take that advice at this point, because what the hell? What's going on with the women in the episode today? I'm just confused. Peggy, we know she's a lost cause, so you know that's what it is. Tasha, her rudeness. I mean, not only to the friends, but in terms of running out of the house and not saying bye to the parents when she was feeling sick and wanted to go and stay in the hotel. That's all fair, but what does it take to just stop by and say, yep, thanks guys, nice to meet you, and not feeling very well, gotta go. Like, you know, it doesn't take much just to say a polite goodbye. It's just very basic. But the way you speak to Paul, to me, is very problematic. I mean, you did it in front of his friends. Fair enough, he said, you know, little girl, that was obviously a trigger, but you still blew up. I mean, his friends were just like, oh, so you get angry really quick then, basically. You get heated really quick. Because I was like, no, this woman is not serious. But yeah, they clocked very quickly that she gets very heated. Yeah, he messed up by calling her a little girl. Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to go and bad him up in front of his friends. And then you proceed to tell his friends that you wear the trousers and tell him he better not chat shit about you. I was just like, why are you behaving like this? It's just coming off really, really bad vibes and ugly. Like, it's just not a good look. It is not a good look. It was just so rude and disrespectful, and it was just there was no need for it. It was really like you're just trying to show off yourself to the friends. I don't understand it. It didn't make no sense to me. And the friends were not impressed with it at all. Even the argument that she had with Paul, I thought, you know, again, she was talking to him very disrespectfully. Even if she felt like, you know, she's upset about, you know, being ill. But he's letting you know he's upset because his mum's upset, and you need to apologise to the mum. Obviously, you know that, but you getting rude with him doesn't necessarily help. Oh, and when Tasha went to go and apologise to the parents, what kind of apology was that? I was like, was that the apology? Have we missed the edit? What was that, please? What was that? It was not an apology. It was, but it wasn't really. It wasn't like an explanation. It wasn't like a, you know what, I'm really sorry if I offended you. That was not what my intentions were. You know, I basically don't like being around people when I'm sick, and, you know, the full explanation. Like, what was that? It was just like, yeah, I didn't really mean to do that, so yeah, let's just leave it there. Like, what? She needs to sort her attitude out, seriously, if there's going to be any future, because I feel like Paul is, and seems like he's kind of like a cool, nice guy, very laid back, not used to having this. He seems to like this fiery side, but I don't think you're going to like that forever. If that keeps happening, it will be a point where it will grate on him. So he needs to, well, they both need to work on that, really, and then they will be okay. But I just, no. She's got to sort out that attitude ASAP. Now, Arthur and Laura, like, what's going on here? Seriously, like, does Laura not see that her friends were rude? And then, Arthur said, you haven't even asked him how he feels about this. The man was standing on his ground at first, and then, you know, by the end of it, had folded and apologised. But he shouldn't have apologised. In my opinion, he was actually right to stand up for himself. Obviously, he's upset her, so that's why he's apologised. But I still feel like he was right to stand up for himself, and I wouldn't have had it. They were rude. They were absolutely rude, and they deserve what they got in that, as far as I'm concerned. That's just my opinion. I don't understand why he backtracked on that in the first place. I think Laura should be watching this episode back and thinking, oh my gosh, my friends do come across really rude, actually. But, yeah. Now, Adrienne and Matt, they're an interesting one to me because, you know, Adrienne was definitely, you know, letting her feelings be known to her friends about him, just letting them know that, you know, he's really into her and she's really not that into him at the moment, and, you know, the personality situation. But I thought it was good that they told her to give it a chance. I do feel like they might still struggle. It was good to see them out eating, you know, they little eat that whole heap of food challenge. But I don't know. I don't see them as gelling as much, because he does seem like he's a bit quiet. But he did put out a statement saying that he was going through a lot at the time, so that could probably might be part of it. But yeah, I don't know about those two as much, to be fair. What do you guys think at the moment? What do you guys think of all the carnage that has taken place? In terms of Roz and Thomas, this is like big time to me. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? And then tomorrow's episode is looking like it's got a lot going on too. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything unfolds. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts below.
Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.